Hi everyone, I'm Alison Payne, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today we're going to be working on card 10. Just a reminder guys to check out the blog. My blog should be on the link down below, and see how it's coming along. We're going to use the Jolly Bingo bits again. This time we're using the stamp which is the little stocking. I'm going to have a little play with some of the new colours as well. So this one is Lucky Limeade, the cardstock, Whisper White. And what I want to do is stamp out a lot of the stockings using Peach Parfait, Poppy Parade, Concord Crush, and then we're going to cut and arrange them onto the front of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and punch some of these. I'll just show you the first couple and then I'll go ahead and continue on. So Poppy Parade. So I just want a whole heap of these. Alright, so I'll continue going on with this and cutting them out and I'll be back. Okay, so I've stamped out my little stockings and I've cut them out. And what I've also done is on the piece of white card that I had trimmed for the front, I have inked around the edges using Pear Pizzazz, and then I went round it a second time with just a little bit of basic black. I've also cut out a piece of crumb cake and a piece of basic black. Because what I'm wanting to do is put the basic black down and then put this across to make it look like a mantle and a fireplace. So we'll go ahead and stick that down shortly, but at the top, because the stockings are going to be hanging from this, I am going to stamp from the Cute and Curly stamp set, another one of the Merry Christmases, using Poppy Parade on Whisper White, and I'm going to hang that like it's a painting at the top. So I'll just stamp that actually. This might be a nice bit of scrap to use. Just make sure I ink it up really well. Okay, and then I'll just use my punch to cut that out. In fact, there we go. Alright, so that will go along the top. And then what I'm going to do is just arrange my little stocking pieces along the mantelpiece. And I made it so that I would have red 3 times, sort of along the bottom. So they'll be attached just a little bit down, because what I'm going to go is along with a marker, and I'm going to put a string line in to make it look like the stockings are hanging. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get those put on there with the dimensional dots, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to do the string line. Okay, so the little stockings are all attached. We've got the fireplace kind of set out there. So I'm just going to go across with a marker now and just do like a string line so all the stockings are hung up. One side of the fireplace to the other. And with my Merry Christmas at the top, just to define that a little bit more, what I've got is a decorative label punch, and I'm just going to cut that in half, and then I'm going to add that to either side of the Merry Christmas and then put that down. So I'll just go ahead and glue that on. Any pieces that are poking out, I'll trim those off. Okay, I'll trim those little bits. Okay, and that can go at the top. Now just to finish it off, I'm going to put a few little flames sort of underneath where the stockings are, and to do that I'm going to use my petal punch, which is this one here, and I'm going to use a couple of these to sort of mass together, so I'm going to go ahead and punch some of those out. Okay, so I've punched out a few pieces, I'm just going to use the ones that have the pointiest ends, so I'll take them now and just glue them on just at the bottom. And trim off the excess by just turning it over and running the scissors through. Okay. Possibly just needs one little one over this side. So I might use this little offcut. Yep, just one more. Okay, so there's the fire underneath. So now we just need to mount that onto our original piece of Lucky Limeade. So I'll get that out, fold it in half. And mount that on there. I'm still not turning my snail up the right way, have you noticed? That goes in the middle. Now the other thing that you could add to the card is some glossy accents, especially around the fireplace or maybe on the title at the top, and that will just give that little bit extra. But obviously that has to be left overnight to dry. But there you have it, card number 10. Thanks for watching.